Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Making an Impact with Zebu Nation. And today we have for you a continuation of the 2020 Major League Soccer regular season. We have a game against Orlando City. This is game 29, so it's coming down to the end of the season. There's only 34 games in an MLS regular season, so we're getting down to crunch time. And as you can see on the schedule, we're doing pretty well. Got a good, nice, long winning streak. Hopefully you saw a three-quarter season update so you know where we're at and how we got here. So let's get to today's matchup. Going to go again with the 4-1-2-3. It's been working for us, so we're going to continue on until it stops working for us. I don't know any particular reason why it wouldn't work against Orlando City. They're one of the top teams in the conference. They're third, just a couple of points behind us right now. So this is sort of a battle for second place. And since they're one of the better teams in the league, I guess it's okay to go a little defensive against them. But if they start to outscore us, we can always switch back to the 4-2-4 and attack them a little bit more. But for now, I think we're doing okay. This is a good formation to play from ahead. Good position to, or good formation to sort of, get an early goal and then stick with it. The other formation, the 4-2-4, is a good formation to just, all-out attack. So we're going to keep going with this. I mean, we can look at the competitions a little bit more. Oh, we're in first place. I forgot about that. But Orlando is, only 2 points back. So a win here drops us down, moves them up. So this is basically a battle for first place, not second place. All right, fitness tests. Yeah, we got a lot of guys not fit. Mendez, not quite fully fit. Bruno, he's capable with minimum risk. I didn't know he was that injured. I thought he was pretty much fully healthy. I think we're going to risk Bruno, though, today, just because I don't want to let his match sharpness slip. You look at Andre here. He's been out for a couple of weeks. Match sharpness is only 61. I don't know how much more Andre is going to play this season. It's going to be rough to get him back in the lineup. So he's probably going to be a bench player for the rest of the season. I mean, he'll be a nice option off the bench, but we shall see for now. All right. We got Orlando City. We are 4-6, 6-4 favorites, I suppose. We're in first place. We're both in strong form coming into this meeting. Both of us have 4 wins in our last 5. It's a pretty even series. There have been 2 wins and 5 draws in the last 7 games. So Orlando City doesn't have a win against us in the last 7 games, but 5 draws. So got to assume that they're going to play a little bit defensive against us. I don't know. It's hard to tell what Orlando City is going to get up to. Let's take a look at their team selection here. See if we can get a closer look. Not at Joe Bendick. I want to click on Orlando City. There we are. So they haven't had a good run of it since they've been in the league. 14th is their highest position in the league. Last year they were 22nd. So they got a new stadium, they've got a new lease on life, but they have not got the results on the field, unfortunately. Diego Maradona has not done it for them as a manager. Take a look at their transfer history. Made a lot of moves this season. They sent a lot of guys out on loan, a lot of guys waived. Look at all these guys they waived. Boateng, Mule, Kallman, Williams, Johnson. So a lot of their older players they managed to waive. Lost some guys in the draft, but they picked up a ton of players. A couple guys from their academy. Several guys from the super draft. Some free transfers. Brian Arguez, 31-year-old American. Not too good. William Velasquez, free transfer, 23-year-old Venezuelan. Valued at $2.4 million. Defensive center back. He's a much better player. He's all right. And they went out their big spender here on Wellington Purlito. He's okay. Central defender again. Chris Byrne they picked up on a free. 20-year-old American, not valued very highly. Just sort of a reserve center back type dude. What sort of trades did they make? They didn't make any franchise-altering trades. Let's see. They picked up Darren Maddox from Seattle, 30-year-old Jamaican striker. He's okay. He's got some nice pace. Not exactly a goal scorer, though. Gabriel Arroyo, left back. Again, not exactly my type of player, but they could make him work, I suppose, as an attacking type fullback. They picked up O'Neal Fisher, 28-year-old, another Jamaican fullback. This guy's a little bit more physical, a little bit better defender. Chris Burns, rights only to Chris Burns, and rights to Peter Holbrook Ayers. I don't know where Arroyas came from. Peter Holbrook Ayers. It's probably just some super draft players that couldn't be signed by Chicago. They picked up the rights to Terry Murray, so sort of a youth movement, I think, going on with Orlando. Or what's their squad look like? What's their registration look like? 23 players on the roster, 4.1 million. 10 off budget. So they got all their reserve players. Okay. So I don't know how Orlando's done it, but they've managed to put together a pretty good team just from a bunch of young players. And we'll see how they've done it. But this could possibly be the best Orlando City team we've played in this save. So we gotta watch out for that. Meanwhile, we've moved several of our starters to the bench. We got Kyle Larin on the bench, Petrasso, Jackson Amell, Piet, all on the bench, Gilio Boxall, and Lutweiler. You know, a lot of these guys are just coming back from injury, and a lot of them, aren't playing because the rest of the team is playing better. There's just no other way to put it. So we're both going with the Burning Man formation. They've got Bendick in goal, Brovsky, Peralta, Velasquez, Jonathan Spector is still there, Sasha Kleshkin in the midfield, Legit on the left-hand side, and Maddox up top is their most assists. Their striker has 9 assists. I guess that goes with his personality. He's not a great goal scorer, so he's going to assist, probably throws it out to Legit. Who knows? Freday's in the midfield. He's also pretty good. Meanwhile, we're going with pretty much the same lineup we had last game with a little bit of change in defense. We got Thiago in goal, Pantami on the left-hand side because Taylor got suspended for too many yellow cards. Duverne on the right, Bruno and Jaguar back in central defense. Nasco, Ramos, Lopez again in the midfield. Those three have played well together. Edwards, D'Alessandro at the wings, likewise they've played well together, and Dupuis. He's recently dropped his concern over playing time because he's got a few games. So there you go. We're going to keep playing Dupuis until he stops producing. Come on, guys. Show me what you can do to keep our run going. Nasco's excited about that. The youngster, the 23-year-old. All right. Close down on all these boys. Close down. Close down. That's right. Wingers, sure. Fullbacks. I don't know if their fullbacks are going to come forward just yet, so we'll keep an eye on them and see what happens, and then we'll make changes accordingly. Let's send our assistant. Here we are. It's a home game, full crowd. Not sure why everybody's showing up for Orlando. Maybe it's just because now that we're winning, we're back to top of the conference. Everybody's come back. Don't want to call them fair weather fans, but when we were 6th or 8th in the league, they weren't showing up in droves. But anyway, we'll take what we can get. First highlight, bad pass to Legit, and there ends the highlight. Okay. A minute in, we get our first highlight. Jaguar with a little tap forward to Duverne. He bombs it to Dupuis. Can't win the header. Nasco, though, solid in defense. Lopez out to Raheem Edwards. See if he can make some magic. See if he can go around his man. Use a bit of speed. Sends one wildly. Bounces off the crossbar. That was an interesting cross. The highlight continues. Nice pass all the way up to Ramos. Ramos gets it forward. Raheem Edwards again making one of those patented runs. Hits the post again. But, it's looking good. Looking good early in the game. Orlando City, their ratings are fine. Our ratings are fine this early, 5 minutes in. It hasn't been a non-stop highlight fest like our last game was. It was crazy. We had 2 goals at this point in the game already, 10 minutes down. All right, speaking of goals, there's one by Orlando. Darren Maddox, that guy I said who can't score. He jumps up and heads one in. We drop down to second position. Not so good. It's just easy. Maddox right over top of our defense. Maybe I shouldn't have subbed out Chevalier. I should have kept him in for that height. He is a little bit better in the air than Jaguar is. Jaguar is better with the ball at his feet, but he's only got 11 jumping reach compared to like 16 for Chevalier. So it's a huge difference there. And by there, I mean in the air. All right, so now we got issues. Now we got problems. Analysis. I'm encouraged to try a short passing play. Okay, we'll do that. Change it up a little bit. So at halftime, we might be looking at some mass substitutions and the 4-2-4 coming to the forefront. Fredes again. Frede? Anyway. Uri. Da Silva. Shot wide. Okay. All right, boys. 28 minutes. We're looking frustrated. We're looking nervous. Let's give the boys a bit of a pep talk. Let's calm down. Calm down. Everybody's nervous. Calm down. Frustrated. Nervous. Frustrated. Spectre. Okay, so this short passing stuff ain't working. Sasha Kleshchin bangs one off the post. It's like Alessandro's gonna get to chase that one down. Let's go back to regular. D'Alessandro down the field all by himself. He runs into a brick wall of defense. Oh, we got an injury here, looks like, on the right-hand side. D'Alessandro might be injured. He was holding his shoulder there. That was weird. Legit has it. It's a shot, Sasha Kleshchin. It's a lot of experience in the midfield there. De Silva with a shot. Goes wide. D'Alessandro doesn't look injured, but that was weird the way he was limping around holding his shoulder. Legit picked up a slight injury, down to 54%. He's coming back though, so he'll probably play out most of the game, if not the half. Potential knee injury though. 2 minutes of stoppage time added and nothing has happened. Absolutely nothing. Edwards not playing well. Dupuis not playing well. All right, boys, that was halftime. That was terrible. Let's go to our tactics screen. Go to form number 2. We're coming at you. Take out Nasco. Bring in Kyle Laren. We'll give everybody else a chance to do their thing and make up for it in the second half. But for now, we're going to go with this. Go to the dressing room. Pep talk. Let's be assertive. Better showing in the second half. Okay. Okay, Sebastian legit off. Joshua Gatt comes on. There's Laren for Nasco. Dupuis has it. He gets tackled at midfield. No call. Bruno wins the header, though. Lopez Jr. Ramos sends it down the near sideline. There's Raheem Edwards. Sends one back post. Kyle Laren is not there because he just launched it. Okay, a little bit aggressive there. You know, Edwards was making such pinpoint passes in the last couple of games. It's pretty sad to see him revert back to some of his old ways. But here's Kyle Laren. Gets the ball in the throw-in. Loses it. Gets it back. D'Alessandro heads it on for Dupuis. Can't get there. All right, boys, let's restart the attack. Junior Ramos gets it ahead. There's Raheem Edwards to Dupuis. Get it to Kyle Larin. Great pass. There's a tackle. D'Alessandro. Boy, they are just tackling machines on that back line. Pirulito gets it to the new man, Gat, and he's tackled by Larin. A little tit for tat going on here. Sends it forward. Dupuis can't win the header. Raheem Edwards, though, great play to retain possession. He bangs it out wide for Kyle Larin's going to go after it. D'Alessandro cuts inside. Larin sends it to Dupuis. He's double covered. Can't get a head on it. D'Alessandro back post for Raheem Edwards. Nope. 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 I like the fight we're showing. We're scrapping. 50 minutes down. We've already had a few chances. We're just not converting. There's Duverne. An easy interception at midfield. He's looking around for some support. Jaguar just bangs it ahead. Kyle Larin is behind the defense. Looks like, ooh, the goalkeeper heads it out to D'Alessandro. Can he get it in goal? Off the side. Oh, man, he had a wide open goal. Their goalkeeper really took a chance, and it paid off. Here we go. Ramos sends one in. Junior. D'Alessandro has it now. Gets it forward to Kyle Larin with the shot. Another great save. Goalkeeper standing on his head right now. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Ramos again with a free kick. Doesn't do anything. D'Alessandro sends it in. Kyle Larin. I don't know if he got a piece of that or not. It looked like he might have had a little bit of deflection on there, but that goalkeeper, that man, Bendick, is he any good? Or is he just playing well? No, he's pretty good. 15 reflexes, 15 one-on-ones, 14 handling. Yeah, he's got some pretty good abilities, so we can't just put this up to luck. He's playing well. All right, 63 minutes. Junior Ramos sends it in again. Raheem Edwards bangs it forward to Lopez. Oh, great cross to D'Alessandro. What a play by the Generation Adidas player, Lopez. By this point in the season, you can't call him a rookie. But all we needed was that 1 point to get us back into first place. I mean, this was a nice play by Raheem Edwards, but then Lopez, unselfishly, great pass across, and D'Alessandro with the finish. Good job, boys. Good job. All right. Now what do we do? Now what do we talk about? Oh, yeah. Game's still going on. Lopez. You know, this... he's a good player. He was a number 2 overall pick in the Super Draft. So it's not like he's a bad player or anything. It's just we got a lot of midfielders at the moment, and I'm thinking about the next couple of seasons and what's going to happen with Ramos, who's only in his 20s, and Andre, who's likewise in his 20s. Now, we could sell some of those guys off because they're, worth $4 million or so. Here's Maddox with an opportunity, but Thiago's right there. But I don't know if I want to go selling them off unless they ask for it. Unless they pull a Jeshem Vargas. Here's Ramos. Sends one in. No. Dupuis to Giger, the central defender. Is he going to chase it down? He is. He gets tackled, though. It was a dangerous play, but we just didn't have the right people in the right spots. Gat now. Here's Orlando on the attack. Nice interception by Pantami. He sends it forward. Lopez again in the midfield. D'Alessandro, what's he going to do with it? Chips it forward. Kyle Larin's not going to be able to get there unless Pirulito messes up. Nope. Brovsky could mess up. Nope. Looks like Orlando is kind of slow playing it until that. They bang it downfield for Maddox. One-on-one. Interesting attempt. 60-yard lob shot. Good job. Well, maybe not 60, but, 30? Yeah. Anyway, here's Orlando on the set piece. Gat has it to Uri. Frede. Gat again. Brovsky's shot is deflected. All right, come on, boys. They're going to get a corner out of it. I don't know what it is this year, but we haven't been great at home. I don't know if we've been playing too many rotated lineups at home or what it is, but it's just... hasn't been the best of seasons in old Saputo Stadium. See if we can turn that around and snatch some victory from the jaws of defeat here. Edwards is still not playing well. Bruno and Jaguar, man, brutal. We're going to sub them out next game for sure. But for now, let's bring on Petrasso. You know, he can only play for 45 minutes, but we don't have 45 minutes left in the game. So maybe he can give us a spark. The spark we've been missing. We'll see if that works. Who's number 98? What kind of number is 98? It's like a defensive tackle. Sasha Kleshchin comes off. So their old men in the midfield have come off, and we'll see if that makes a difference at all. We got Petrasso on at the 72nd minute. See if he can make an impact. You know, that's what we're supposed to do here in Montreal. We're supposed to make an impact. So let's go, boys. Third sub for Orlando. Brovsky out of there. Chris Burns comes in. Striker. Ugh. No, they brought in another defender. Interesting. Here's Lopez. So they're trying to hold on to this draw. D'Alessandro. Not a great shot, my man. I don't know that he's left-footed. Is he left-footed? Because that was a crazy left-footed shot. Anyway. Here's Jonathan Spector, gets it forward. Fredes gets it stolen by Petrasso. There's that man. There he is making an impact. Gets it to Kyle Aaron. Out wide to D'Alessandro. Not the greatest pass in the world, but he's going to make the best of it. Gets around his man. Sends it across. Dupuis gets a header on it. Can't get it on target, though. Only 2 shots on target the whole game. Corner kick. Bruno heads it out of there. Dupuis gathers it in. Let's see if we can start a counterattack. That was, what was that? I don't know what it was, but it was dangerous. Duverne now is going to bang it forward. Spector heads it on, but D'Alessandro's got it. He sends it forward. Not a great pass. Off of Kyle Aaron's back foot. I think that was supposed to be intended for Dupuis. De Silva. Here's the counterattack by Orlando, but Bruno clears it out of there. Weehan sends it out wide for D'Alessandro. Another great play. God, Kyle Aaron, what are you doing? Junior Ramos bangs it forward. Dupuis on the run. He's not really going to outrace anybody, so he does a terrible shot, but Kyle Aaron's going to... Why didn't he just wait and pass it? Nobody's passing. Nobody is passing right now. You know what we need? I think we need our playmaker. I think we need Jackson Amell to come in. Going to make a late third sub. Bring Jackson Amell in for Dupuis and see if he can make a difference with, 10 minutes or so remaining. Here's Orlando on the attack. Thiago with a nice save. 85 minutes down. Let's get it out of there. Jaguar heads it on to Jackson. There he goes. Sends it to Kyle Aaron. Oh, Kyle Aaron, what is your deal, my man? Concentrate, boys. Oh, no. Oh, what was that? Why would you dive tackle in front of your own goal like that? That is the worst possible maneuver. Just boot it out of there. I think that was our youngster, our young fullback. No. That was Bruno. So now we're down 2-1. Jaguar can't get ahead on it. Petrasso, 87 minutes. Alessandro, his shot's deflected, so we're going to get a corner out of this. But now this changes everything. We were just sort of cruising along for a draw. And now we got to fight back again. Petrasso, Bruno can't get there. Be real nice. Oh, there's a big tackle. Here comes Orlando on the counterattack. He just bangs it forward. They're just going to waste time now. But 88 minutes down. Thiago. Gat wins it to Duverne. No, he can't keep it. No, he does get fouled maybe. Yep, De Silva is going to get a yellow card. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Jaguar sends it forward to D'Alessandro. Tries to get ahead to Kyle Aaron. That's the worst pass I've seen in my entire life. Purlito drops it back. Highlight continues, though. Pantami gets it forward. There's Jackson Amell. Come on, buddy. Make a play. No, not a good play. Lopez gets it out wide to D'Alessandro. That's where the ball should have went. Jackson Amell. What a pass! Oh, Kyle Aaron. I mean, D'Alessandro, thank you. Thank you, thank you. But Kyle Aaron, what is your deal? That was an amazing pass by Jackson Amell. Watch this sort of... He goes like between his own legs with a heel pass. Like, this is crazy. Look at that. Behind the back. Great pass. Terrible finish. D'Alessandro is there to get the rebound and clean up the trash. Get that trash into the net. That's where it belongs. So there we go. We get our draw maybe. Still 4 minutes left of stoppage time. Well, 3.5 minutes. Can we get another? Can we get a miraculous winner? 2 goals by D'Alessandro. Jackson Amell sends it. No, the goalkeeper sends it down to Jackson Amell, but he gets it back at midfield. He chips it forward for Petrasso on the run. Please don't hurt yourself. Good cross. Gets it to Kyle Aaron. Kyle Aaron can't get the shot past the goalkeeper, but we do get a corner out of it. 2 minutes to go. Jackson Amell with the header. That was a great play. That's how plays are supposed to work. See if Petrasso can do that again. That ball slid past the first defender, but nobody was there to really put it in the net. D'Alessandro has it out wide. He's going to speed past his defender. Sends it in right to the goalkeeper. You know, if he had better crossing, he'd be super dangerous. Here he is again. He's going to be on the run. Got Kyle Aaron up ahead of him. See what Kyle Aaron's going to do with it. He's going to chip it forward for Junior Ramos. He intercepts the ball. He's got 3 men in the box. Terrible pass. Headed up, but Duvern's going to save it. Duvern, get it out wide, buddy. Get it. No, he gets it forward for Jackson Amell. He's racing. He's tackled. Petrasso's going to chase it down. Possibly, no. Boy, Orlando is really stuck in this game. There's 10 seconds left. No seconds left. Throw in. Pantami gets it to Jackson Amell. Sends it in. Spector heads it out. That's going to be game, probably. Bruno, take a shot. Nope. Oh, nice tackle. Lopez chases it down. We're 15 seconds overdue. Gets it forward to D'Alessandro, and there's offside. Now we're going to blow the whistle, right? I mean, there's no reason not to. 30 seconds overdue. There it is. All right. So we sneak away with a draw. So we're going to stay 2 points ahead of Orlando. The only question is, not good enough today. Who didn't... Yeah, Lopez, you played well. We'll talk to Lopez and say, second half was much better. Well done. Okay, there you go. There you go. Be happy. We will acknowledge you played better in the second half. 7.3 rating in the second half. I mean, that's pretty good. So we do stay atop. Columbus loses and or doesn't play. We've all got 29 games, so this is good. We've got a fair assessment of where we're at. 2 points ahead of Orlando, 3 points ahead of Columbus. So we might actually win the Eastern Conference. That's pretty good. Now, where are we at in terms of Supporter Shield? 4th still. 2 points back of San Jose. Look at that. LAFC and Portland. Portland with another one of their late season runs. They're trying to finish first in the league after finish 15th last year. 9th, 12th, 5th. Their best finish ever is 3rd, so Portland trying to win their first ever Supporter Shield. See how that works out for them. But yeah, we'll come back next game for New England, or is that the game we're going to skip? I think that's the game we're going to skip. Yeah, New England is 10th, so we're going to breeze past them. And then take on New York, try to get revenge for that 2-1 loss that we just had. So until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.